Microsoft Excel to generate your patterns for your byte codes, and you can see how some of all these characters are actually presented in Excel. They can all be generated using Microsoft Excel. These are our alphabet characters, and look at some of our numbers. You can use them to generate numbers, special characters, dollar, question mark, comma, colon, and you can use it to do very interesting symbols like the angle, brackets, and also the love symbol, and many other interesting things. And you could use this technique to generate for 16 by maybe 16 by 64 displays, and you can use this technique to really do some very interesting characters with your Microsoft Excel. So now I'm going to show you using Microsoft Excel to generate a very simple generate bytes for the character C. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go to and click a new document. Okay, like so. So what I'm going to do now is that we're going to create patterns for an 8x8 lead matrix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select A to H is actually 8 columns. So on the header of the column, I'll just go to column width and reduce this to 2.86 and press enter. Okay, so what I want to do next is that since we are using a common anode setup, we're going to use 1 for off and 0 for on. So I'm going to fill this 8x8 point here, block here. I'm going to fill them with 1s to indicate that they have been turned off. So I'll just quickly fill them. So okay. That's done. That's very simple. So what I'll do is I'm going to select them and select them all, and I'll change the size to 6, which looks much better, and I'm going to change all of them to red. Okay, so what I want to do next is that I want to take all the cell. Alright, so what I want to do next is that I want to concatenate the contents of A1 through to A8 in A9. I'm going to concatenate all their results in A9 and display them in A9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the equal sign. Let's say A1, okay, and I keep doing A2, and I'm going to do that A3 to A8, A4, and A5, A6, and A7, and A8. So you can see that it has actually selected all the cells from cell content, all the cells from A1 through to A8. So I'll just press the enter button, and you can see it has given me 1. Now to test, I'll just enter a 0 here and a 0 here so that I'll get to see what it has done. You can see the result comes out pretty nice. So what I want to do next is I'm going to change the orientation so that we'll have a better view. I'm going to right click this and go to format cell, then under alignment, okay, then I'm going to change the orientation to -90, and it comes out pretty nicely. Although not all the characters get to show, the last digit doesn't show, but you can see 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. The last one doesn't get to show. What I'll just do is I'll just right click it and go back to format cells, and I'll just change the fonts, and that will solve the problem. And I'm going to select Arial. Okay, I'll just select Arial and just press OK. Alright, so we have our results showing correctly. So now what I want to do next is that I want to change these concatenated results. I want to convert it to hexadecimal here, which is what we need, where we're going to load our buffer our buffer locations in our Arduino Uno. So I'll just use the equal sign again and I'll press bin. You can see that it's actually giving me several functions. So I'll say bin to hex, then open parenthesis, then it's asking me for a number. So what I want is the content in A9. Okay, then comma 2. I want it to 2 places. That is, I want F0, 01, C1, and on like so. So I just press enter. So let me just change this back to 1. So you can see that we've actually done this correctly and it's working well. Now for this other part, what I'll just do is that Excel gives us a very wonderful way of creating for them. All you need to do is just copy and paste on them and you have all of them having the same effects. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you how to generate the character C. First, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to shade some of the cells, how I want the character to come out. For example, C, I'm going to shade C with maybe color black. And what I'm going to do is that those parts that I've actually shaded, I'll later get to change their cell contents to 0 to indicate that they have been turned on. And the results will be reflected on this hexadecimal, these cells having the hexadecimal results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start generating, okay, like so. Okay, all right, it's very straightforward and you can use this technique to really create very complex logos for your 8x8 LED matrix. So what I'm doing is I'm going to change all their cell contents to 0 that have been shaded. If you observe the hexadecimal points, you see them changing as I'm changing its content, and this comes out very nice. This is the results. And for our character C, which we are going to load to the Arduino Uno, we have 83, 7D, 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 BB, and FF indicates that all the others are turned off. So this is just a very simple technique for using Microsoft Excel to generate your characters on. So you can try out very interesting things, generate a blinking eye, animations and all that. You can actually do that with Microsoft Excel.